Hey guys, so today is officially day 4 of the Reading Rush readathon and we are officially halfway through. Today's reading plans is basically what I had planned to do yesterday, and that is to read The Silence of the Girls. I've already started this and I'm about to head out, so I will be taking this with me and reading it on the train. I am actually going to go and meet another booktuber right now. I am really excited, a little nervous too, because I have never met someone online and then met them in real life, but today that's going to change. We are going to meet up in the city. There's a bookstore there and this bookstore has a cafe attached to it, so we can browse the books, maybe do a little bit of damage and have something to drink. So I'm really excited and I'm going to take you along with me. I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done today because right now it's like 3 o'clock. I definitely want to make some good progress on The Silence of the Girls. I'm also tempted to finish Treasure Island so that I can actually finish A Curse of Dark and Lonely, because it's killing me that I can't read the end of that. Like, it's so cruel that I have to read things in order because I'm so used to not having to do it that way. But anyway, I better get going. As you would have seen, I got to meet Steph from Nefa Entertainment. We worked out a week, 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago that we both lived in Melbourne, and yeah, that was pretty exciting. And then we were going to try and organize a read-in for other people in Melbourne to do, but the website, we were just having so much trouble logging in and trying to get it all sorted, and we'd never met before, so we kind of decided it might be just nice to meet just the two of us. It was really lovely. When we first met, we gave each other the biggest hug, and then we didn't know what to say to each other, and it was like really hard to look at each other, and then we just ended up laughing, and it was really fun. It was definitely nice to go around in the bookstore and just like talk about books, to have something to talk about, because when we first met we were both like, what do we say? But I think we got along really well, and it was so lovely to meet her, and she's really sweet. And yeah, I just can't believe I've met someone now. It's just such a surreal experience. Like, even now, having it already happened, just thinking about, it's just so surreal meeting someone that you've known first online. I can't wait to see her again, and I can't wait to meet more people, hopefully. And she was so generous. Before we met up, we would talk about what books we were kind of thinking of buying if we went to the bookstore, and I was saying to her, oh, I might grab One True Loves, which is by Taylor Jenkins Reid, because that's the only book by her that I have not read. And she was in a charity shop and she said she'd seen it and that she would go grab it, and she was very kind and grabbed me this. So it was literally $1. What a find. I'm telling you, some charity shops. I'm going to get to this in the next month or so, and I'm really excited for it. Actually didn't end up buying any books in the bookstore. We literally like really took our time and really looked at the books, and it was so fun, and it honestly went in 2 seconds, because I thought we were there for 20 minutes. It turned out we were there for like an hour and a half. I don't know how that happened. But I did buy some journals. I used to do bullet journaling and then I got really lazy with it, so I want to try and do it again. So I got 2 different size journals. I know everyone uses the smaller one, but I kind of want to use the bigger one. I don't know why. So I have been reading The Silence of the Girls, and this is a book that takes place after the events of the Trojan War, and it follows what happens to the women. So far it's good. It really doesn't shy away from the horrors and the aftermath of war. Like 10 pages in, it's already talking about rape. So if you are someone who's sensitive to that topic, I definitely do not recommend picking this up, but I'm enjoying it. I think Pat Barker is really not shying away from what actually happened to the women. It's interesting seeing Achilles as a villain kind of character, because he's the one who's stormed their city, and it's about all the women who are now being taken captive as slaves. So the main character we follow, she was actually a queen, and now she's getting turned into a slave because her people lost, and it's really quite brutal. I think it's honest to its history, and I'm really liking that it takes this different spin on Achilles. And there was this quote in here that really talked about how, you know, men don't see women's battles like they do their own, because men's battles are wearing helmets and using swords and being brutal, and like women's battles is something different, and they just don't see that. My plans for tonight, I do want to read a little bit of this. I want to try and get halfway through tonight so then I can definitely finish this tomorrow. And then I also want to try and finish Treasure Island because I am dying to finish It Grows So Dark and Lonely. I can't even tell you. So these are the plans, and I'm actually really lucky that I was able to sort of clear out my weekend. So I might have a couple of social things on, but other than that, I'm going to be really free and have heaps of time to read. So Friday onwards, so Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So I'm going to just really buckle down and read, and it's going to be great to read now.